Crystal City is emerging as a home for startup and tech companies. Recently, Governor Terry McAuliffe, county board members and others welcomed a new important company to Arlington. We'll tell you more about that later in our programme, but first, Senator Tim Kaine got a taste of what Arlington has to offer in terms of creative job training. He visited La Cocina VA. It's a bilingual program that provides immigrants with the skills they need to work in a commercial kitchen. While in training, the cooks prepare meals for low-income families. They're delivered by the Arlington Partnership for Affordable Housing. These types of programs often rely on volunteers. To help out, search Volunteer Arlington on our website. Marymount University's Blue Goose building is no more. In its place, 2 new buildings will grace the corner of Fairfax Drive and Glebe Road. Both will feature ground floor retail and underground parking. They'll be connected by an outdoor plaza. Blue elements in the plaza will pay homage to the bright blue building that stood there since 1963. Learn more about redevelopment in Arlington at projects.arlingtonva.us. Crystal City is home to a growing community of startups that operate in industries where government is a key player. Global startup 1776 is partnering with Vornado to open a new campus in Crystal City. Take a look.
I talk every day about building that new Virginia economy. We have to replace defense cuts. Virginia is the #1 recipient of Department of Defense dollars of all 50 states. That's great news when they're spending, but when they cut back, it means we have to bring in new businesses.
Sequestration and the departure of a lot of the government subcontractors, a lot of government contractors, and the agencies themselves has really created a crisis, but it also has created an opportunity. And as a response to that, Vornado in particular took a leadership role in really reevaluating what position they wanted to take in the marketplace. And one that they saw very clearly was really to attract new startup technology companies, companies that fund technology companies, co-working spaces, and 1776 is part of that process.
Today, we are pleased to announce that 1776 is expanding, and Crystal City is the next front in our effort to connect 1776 is global network of startups with the world's most important agencies, corporations, institutions, and the incredible talent and mentorship that exists all around us in Crystal City, in Arlington County, and in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
1776 is not just funding companies, but it's also giving them instruction, also connecting them to economic opportunities. It really begins to create a new epicenter for young startup companies to come.
We had nearly 50 of the world's top tech CEOs over to 1776 after, by the way, a stop at the White House. They reiterated a belief that we hold dearly, which is that every industry on our planet is going to become digitized. And as we do that, startups will inevitably need to connect and collaborate with government.
And these companies are ed tech, med tech, clean tech, big data, data analytics, and cybersecurity.
Arlington's business community is changing, and we are so excited about it. No longer are we relying on big government agencies to fill our office buildings. We are now in the midst of growing a new Arlington business community.
When we think about partnerships between startups, corporations, and government, we think that's really going to help redefine the future of innovation. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that Crystal City is the natural center of gravity for this kind of collaboration here in the regions. For all of you who are Virginians, this is really a historic moment, and it would not have happened without the effort of Mitchell Shear. And I want to thank Mitchell, who has transformed. He had to deal with defense cuts and see businesses move out. Some people would have just stood back and wondered what to do. He didn't. He got to work and said, we are going to transform Crystal City. And by the time he's done, you can forget Silicon Valley, you can forget everywhere else. Crystal City will be the hub of innovators and startups in the United States of America, buddy. And I want to do what I can to help you. Virginia, welcome and toast to 1776. Cheers.
To learn more about economic development in Arlington and the efforts underway to attract new business, take a look at the website arlingtonvirginiausa.com. Barton Park now features a quietly beautiful healing garden that includes the labyrinth that was graciously donated by the Whitman Walker Clinic of Northern Virginia. The small park overlooks the Barton Street Community Gardens and the newly refurbished Rocky Run Park. Find out about other hidden gems in Arlington's park system at parks.arlingtonva.us. Lubber Run Community Centre has housed popular programs for decades, and frankly, it's time for a new look. Planning for a new Lubber Run Community Centre begins in 2016, but we want to hear your ideas now. For more information, go to our website. April's County Board meeting focused on the budget and other items. We take an in-depth look at those issues and more in our new County Board wrap-up programme. You can watch it here on ATV or online at arlingtonva.tv. Well, that's it for another week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time around Arlington.